lying grounds. Blue guardians down the heart, lights and fury in the sky. Zoids leads the iron pride. Roar of thunder, sound of roar, roar stand steady, battle floor. Blue guardians fight for peace, red muses stir the beast. Warriors of steel decide the fate, on Zoidstar no time to wait. Planet echoes with their wrath. Warriors treading metal path. Shadows dance in neon flash. Laser beams ignite the night. Iron claws in desperate fight. Zoid with cyber shell. Wrestling with guns, he brings the warfare hell. Raining down fire on his foes, he brings them low. Gun Bluster is a mighty force to know. With super electromagnetic shield horns, Gun Bluster encased in durable horns. Spectalosaurus is high immune to Gylo's firepower, it's his boon. None can withstand the Gun Bluster's onslaught. The robot Spectalosaurus wrath brought, glowing orange eyes and vengeance wrought. Gun Bluster, the machine terror begot. No glorious sheer force we cannot deny. Gun Bluster's bombardment makes Gylos cry. So fire your guns to blow them all apart. Destroy the Empire army for our new start. Of your guns you have far more than a few. Rifles, beam cannons, and shotguns too. Laser cannons, plasma cannons, and pulse guns, rail cannon, shotgun, and thunder cannon tons. None can withstand the Gun Bluster's onslaught. The robot Spectalosaurus wrath brought, glowing orange eyes and vengeance wrought. Gun Bluster, the machine terror begot. But get more weapons does Gun Bluster use. The Ankylosaurus machine diffuse. Triple rapid fire gun, he will blast. Gun Bluster's twin bolts being done to the last. The canvas and the Gun Bluster's onslaught. The robot Ankylosaurus wrath brought, glowing orange eyes and vengeance wrought. Gun Bluster, the machine terror begot. But yet more weapons does Gun Bluster use. The Ankylosaurus machine diffuse. Triple rapid fire gun, he will blast. Gun Bluster's twin pulse beam gun to the last. Can withstand the Gun Bluster's onslaught. The robot Ankylosaurus wrath brought, glowing orange eyes and vengeance wrought. Gun Bluster, the machine terror